Yeah, if you missed some of the lines, it's okay.
Expensive coal onto the fire? Do we need a bonfire in here?
No, sir, it's just at my fingers.
Make sure to project.
No, sir, it's just at my fingers.
I didn't think so.
Great. Well done, both of you. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you all for coming into audition. I will be posting the casting decisions in the lobby in the next few days, and I sincerely appreciate your time and support of the Anota Theater and our annual performance of A Christmas Carol.
Thank you. You're so good.
Thank you. Yeah. Come on, let's shoot a plug for the auditions. We clearly still need a Bob Cratchit.
Yeah.
By the Scrooge and Marley side.
I wasn't too full for my Thanksgiving dinner to audition for A Christmas Carol, an annual Berkshire's tradition at the Onota Theater. And this year's production is going to be more wonderful than ever. But hey, don't take it from me. Here's the show's amazing director, Ms. Riley Burdett.
Hi, everyone. This year's show is a fun contemporary spin on this timeless classic. Auditions are happening all this week, and there's still lots of roles still available. But you're gonna have to be pretty good to beat out Archie here for Scrooge.
And after your audition, head on over to my place, Archie's Tavern, for a burger, beer, and some holiday cheer.
Where you can purchase tickets for A Christmas Carol, too. God bless us, everyone. But especially those who audition.
Can I clear this for you?
Yeah, sure, thanks.
Couldn't help but notice you were watching Riley's audition video.
Yeah, I was. What do you know about it?
The other fellow in the video is Archie Wadsworth. He owns this place. Yeah, great guy, great boss, and a really great actor, too.
You've seen the show?
I hope to be in it. I auditioned today. You know, being part of the show is something I've been looking forward to every Christmas.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. There they go right now. You thinking about auditioning?
Thinking about it?
Yeah? Well, maybe I'll see you there.
Maybe you will.
The gifts of dinner.
Ooh, burgers and fries from Archie's?
How did you know?
I don't know, maybe because we do it twice a week.
Remember when we went through our salad phase?
How did the auditions go? Did anybody beat out Archie for Scrooge?
Nope. You know, there were some strong contenders, but he's just so good.
Right?
That Bob Cratchit, though, notably less good.
Oh, no.
Think it'd be more leading men type in Berkshire County.
Or at least one. What do you think about the Ghost of Christmas Presents robe? You don't like it?
Oh my gosh, I'm kidding. Look at your face.
That scared me.
It's obviously beautiful.
Really?
It's good enough for Broadway, babe.
Okay, well, don't be too nice, or I'm gonna start to think that you want something from me.
Guilty as charged.
Get your own.
I can't. I finished mine on the drive here.
No self-control.
Oh, it's Regina.
Why is she calling you right now? It's so late.
Archie called her Scroogina today.
Okay, that is funny. Put it on speaker.
Okay. Shh. Hello.
Good evening, Riley.
Good evening, Regina.
I need to speak with you tomorrow morning.
Okay. I have auditions in the morning, but we can discuss.
I'll come by the theater. You'll have to pause auditions.
What's going on?
I'm selling the Onota.
What do you mean?
I said precisely what I mean. An offer came in from a condominium developer.
Wait.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
But
Tomorrow, Riley.
She's selling the theater?
she really is Scroogina.
What is she trying to do? Ruin Christmas?
I'm sorry, Bridget. I've got to get some fresh air. I'm going for a walk.
What about your burger?
You go ahead. I'm not even hungry anymore. Jake, what are we gonna do? What is your wife doing? We can't lose this theater. It was everything to you. It's everything to me. I'm gonna figure this out. I promise. And if there's any way you can help out, feel free to chime in. I miss you. Wait a sec. Okay, spirits. It's Riley Burdett. Here's the thing. This theater is in trouble. In the name of Charles Dickens, I call upon the ghost of Christmases past, present, and future. May you shine your Christmas joy upon Regina Scroogina. So that she may see the light and feel the Christmas spirit, and keep our theater open as the magical performance space that Jake Caldwell intended it to be so many years ago. Jake? Who's there?
Sorry. Didn't mean to scare you.
Who are you?
I'm Sam. Sorry, you were having a moment. Kind of an intense moment, I might add.
You saw that, huh? How much did you see?
Enough to have a lot of questions.
Okay, well, me first, Sam. Why, what are you doing here?
That is a lot of questions.
How did you get in?
Lights out front were on. Door was open. Heard some noises in here. Wanted to check it out, but hey, I can come back later some other time when you're not, summoning spirits.
Funny. Did we go to high school or something together? Because you look oddly familiar.
I don't think so, but you're Riley, right?
Yeah? How did you know that?
I saw your YouTube post about the auditions.
Oh. Well, I hate to break this to you, Sam, but you're like 7 hours late. Nobody's here.
You're still here?
Right. Because I was trying to talk to spirits. Totally different thing.
Well, it turns out I'm not actually here to audition anyway. My aunt is Regina Caldwell. I'm helping her sell this place. She asked me to swing by the office and pick up this contract. I guess she wants to look it over tonight.
Wait. Okay, I know who you are. You're her nephew, right? The movie star, Sam Campbell. You're in that show right now, right? What's it called? Like, Hot People Who Don't Know Each Other or something like that.
Yeah, close. It's called Lovable Strangers.
Lovable Strangers, that's right. Okay, so you're the reason why Regina called me out of the blue today.
I wouldn't say I'm the reason exactly. She's been thinking about selling this place for a long time. It's not like the theater makes any money, right?
We break even, which is way more than a lot of other theaters can say.
All right, well, breaking even isn't really breaking even when you own a 100-year-old theater that's in constant need of repairs.
Onoda is the center of the community, okay? It's a historical treasure.
Look, I'm just here for Christmas and to help my aunt go over some paperwork before she sells. Otherwise, it's really not any of my business.
But you're an actor, right? You're an actor. How can you do what you do and be okay with this?
The theater's dead. Film and television, that's where the money is now, and TikTok.
TikTok. Okay. I don't know how you can be related to Jake Caldwell and say something like that.
Do you mind? I know how much this place meant to Jake, but it doesn't change the fact that he's gone and Regina's alone now. She's getting older, and this place, the upkeep is just, it's too much. You know I recognize you too, right? Your picture's in their house. And Jake used to mention you on the phone a lot. He used to say you were a great assistant director.
That's sweet.
I'm actually kind of shocked we never met before.
You weren't at the funeral.
Shooting a movie. I always wanted to do a show here. But I got reps pretty early when I was young, and I just moved out to LA. Been doing the film and TV thing ever since. Not the same, I know.
No, it's not. How long are you here for?
Till New Year's.
I think you should audition.
For what?
Hear me out. We'll be done by New Year's. We really need a Bob Cratchit. And then this way you'll be able to see what this place really means to everybody.
Riley, it's not gonna change.
Fine. If it doesn't change anything, it doesn't change anything. But I wouldn't be so sure. Here's my adaptation.
You adapted this yourself.
Are you shocked?
Impressed. But what if I'm not right for the role?
I've seen your show. You'll be fine. Plus, when I say we need a Bob Cratchit, I mean we really need a Bob Cratchit.
You should check your wiring.
What are you doing up? It's the middle of the night.
Figuring out a way to save the theater. GoFundMe, grants, loans, marrying rich, robbing a bank.
I thought the Onoda was your one true love. Gross.
Can you think of a better one?
Yeah, a human being for starters.
Hilarious. I just don't know that fundraising is gonna work here. The property is just worth so much. I feel like we'll be better off just reasoning with Regina. What's her problem anyways? It's not like she needs the money, right?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm not sure why she would need a bigger, emptier house.
Right. Oh my gosh.
What?
You wouldn't guess who wandered into the theater tonight.
Who?
Sam Campbell.
Wait, like Regina's nephew? From Lovable Strangers?
The very same.
Why is he even here?
Well, he said he's here for Christmas and to help Regina sell the Onoda. But he said he might audition for Bob Cratchit.
Seriously? Wait, Rye, that's the answer.
I mean, we'll see.
No, think about it. I mean, like, do you know how many people would come to the show if Sam Campbell was cast as Bob Cratchit? Like, Regina would be crazy to sell the theater after those ticket sales come in.
I know. I know. But even if he decides to do the show and draws in a crowd, his main priority is still to help Regina sell. No, I don't know. I just kind of had this naive moment where I thought I might be able to change his mind.
Well, if anyone can do it, it's you.
Well, thank you for your vote of confidence.
Well, I'd say any time, but I wouldn't mean it because it's 2 a.m. and I'm going to sleep.
Good night, Bridget.
Good night.
Thank you all for coming in to audition today. We're just gonna wait a few more minutes to see if anybody else shows up and we'll get started, okay?
speak with you for a minute?
Regina, we're in the middle of auditions.
Auditions are over for the moment.
No. Just 1 minute. I'll be right back. This will just be a minute. Oh, hi.
Hey.
Have you two met?
Yeah, we met last night.
Sit.
What?
Sit. I want you to know that I've been considering this decision for quite some time, and I am thrilled with Mr. Davenport's condominium development plan.
That's interesting.
What?
I've just never heard the words thrilled and condominium in the same sentence before.
Well, I am thrilled, and thankfully you have nothing to say about that decision. Unless, of course, you can come up with a 7-figure number that can top his offer.
Regina, I genuinely don't understand. You have to reconsider. We're really not doing that badly. I mean, we're in the black, which includes paying you your executive producer salary. And if I could just expand on our summer programs
Riley,
here,
please. We are barely in the black. And the profits that I can make from selling this property will more than compensate for that pittance of a salary that I get.
How soon are you selling it?
A Christmas Carol will be the last show at the Onoda. I wanted to let you know now so that you can start looking for another job.
Are you... Regina, that's crazy. We already planned the shows for next season. We've hired staff.
Well, maybe there is
The offer is final. I'm sorry, Riley, but all good things must come to an end.
Hey.
Unless you have a check for 7 figures, right now is really not the best time.
You sound like all my ex-girlfriends.
Merry stinking Christmas to me.
Candy cane help?
Can't hurt. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that was hardly a conversation. That was an injunction.
Sorry. I feel like it's partially my fault.
Well, you didn't exactly come to the rescue, but it also really isn't your problem.
Well, in the meantime, maybe my Bob Cratchit audition will brighten your day.
You want to audition?
Yeah, I do. I read your script. I love the adaptation. I feel like the modern vernacular adds a lot.
Yeah. Thanks. That was the intention.
Plus, it's been a long time since I was on stage. Could be fun. And I'm a really good actor.
Oh, okay then. Modest too.
I really am.
Are you?
I've won awards.
How many?
Just the one.
Okay, well then, let's see what you got. Let us do the scene on page 29 between Bob Cratchit and his wife.
Right.
Are you ready?
Whenever you are.
And did little Tim behave himself in church?
Oh, yes, he did. As good as gold he was. And better. Somehow, I think he gets more thoughtful just sitting by himself so much. He thinks of things well beyond his years. He told me on the way home that he hoped the people in church saw him and noticed he was disabled, and that it might remind them and comfort them on Christmas Day to think about who it was that made lame beggars walk and blind men see. What child his age thinks that way? I do believe he's growing stronger every day. I truly believe it.
I've heard that monologue so many times in my life, but wow, that was really good.
You said wow twice.
Okay, chill, Los Angeles.
Does that mean I got the part?
You have to wait until we post. The cast list comes out tomorrow.
Okay, cool. So you can just forward the cast list to my agent then?
Shut up. So, you're just out here for 3 weeks for Christmas? You don't have to shoot Lovable Stranger Season 6, where the plot of the whole series is you trying to find a shirt?
This might surprise you, but I kind of miss wearing a shirt.
Really? Well, then, Season 3 must have been really hard for you.
The narrative arc of Season 3 was unfortunate.
Well, one man's misfortune is another woman's favorite midday cable show.
I'm sorry Regina's been so abrasive. She didn't used to be like this.
I know. I knew her then, too, which is almost worse. But, you two are still close, right?
It's been harder to stay close since Jake passed away, but I was hoping maybe this year we could bring back some old family Christmas traditions.
Oh, good luck with that.
Yeah. It's also just been good to get out of LA for a little while. Needed a break. All the attention is cool for a little while, but sometimes it just gets crazy. So I know it sounds a little woe is me, but...
Oh, I get it. I get it. Well, I look forward to maybe having you on the cast, Mr. Campbell.
You really can't just tell me now?
Unfortunately not as lovable a stranger as you are. Hey, Paul.
You're doing great. I've also just never worked with a real bona fide star before.
Which, let me remind you, is cool. Just treat him like a regular person, right? Well, what does your gut say about him?
Said he's a really good actor. He seems like he's...
Wow, speak of the devil.
I was gonna say decent guy, but just a regular person?
Well, if it isn't Sofia Coppola.
I see what you mean.
Oh, that's nothing. Hi, I'm Sam.
I know, I'm Bridget. I designed costumes for the show.
She's also the best stage manager we've ever had.
Cool, double duty. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll be working together.
Maybe we will.
I guess we'll just have to wait till the cast list comes out.
Like everybody else.
Are y'all tree shopping?
Yeah.
Actually we are. We have to decorate the lobby of the theater.
Me too. Regina said she didn't want a tree, but I told her she absolutely has to get a tree. It's Christmas.
Of course.
Exactly.
Can I help you at all?
No, I think
Actually, yeah, I think help would be great. Thanks.
It's Christmas time. I can feel it in the air. Hard to believe it, but it's there.
Alright, you all good, Riley? I have some work to do in the costume job. Nice to meet you, Sam.
Likewise.
catch you later.
Finally Christmas time.
All right, how's that?
A little more to the left.
All right, how about now?
Oh, if you're going for a leaning Tower of Pisa thing, then yes.
Oh.
Perfect. You want to know something cool?
Yeah.
These ornaments go back 100 years.
No way.
Way. They haven't missed a year since our first production of A Christmas Carol.
How long have you been involved here?
I played Tiny Tim when I was 5. I did that for 4 years, and then I got too tall and too heavy to sit on Bob Cratchit's shoulder.
Yeah, the whole Tiny Tim thing gets a little dicey once you get to be about 5 feet tall.
Oh, here's the ornament from that year. 1996. Oof, I'm old now.
Haven't you heard? 30's the new 20.
Oh, gosh, I hope not.
So, Jake directed the shows back then, right?
Yeah. He always directed A Christmas Carol. He was the best. I mean, you know that already, but he really took me in. I was a foster kid.
Really?
Yeah, we actually still cast the child actors from our local foster program. It's just another way we give back to the community.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, had a huge impact on me.
Jake directed the shows right up to the year he died, and then it kind of got naturally passed on to me. Can you believe they let a 22-year-old girl take over as artistic director? I mean, I was right out of college.
Yeah, I believe it.
Man, this place became my family. And it's not just me, you know? The show and this theater, it's the source of so much Christmas joy for our whole community. That's why it's so important we don't lose it.
Hi everyone. Thank you all for auditioning. As always, the competition was strong and we had some difficult choices to make. If you're not on the list, please try out again next year, okay? And I hope you all come out to see the show. For those of you who are on the list, please meet me in the theater for a run through in 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes. If we could all just gather around, have a seat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. First of all, congratulations. Now, does everybody have a script? If not, there are some up here on the stage. Okay, so not everybody is here yet, so in the meantime, I will read the Cratchit roll. Let's see. Bill, why don't you go ahead and start us off? Stave 1.
Marley was dead. There can be absolutely no doubt about that. The register for his burial was signed by the clergyman, the clerk, the undertaker.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry, Bill. The one thing that I demand from everybody in this company is punctuality.
Sorry. Won't happen again.
Everybody, this is Sam Campbell. He will be playing the Cratchit role.
That's the Sam Campbell?
Yes, it is. Okay, yes, it is him. Very exciting. Now let's please return back to our scripts.
Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas. Riley, I think Regina wants to talk to you for a minute in the lobby.
Okay, Archie, can you take over for me for a second?
Yeah.
I will be right back, guys.
Sure. Welcome, Sam.
Thank you.
Archie. Yes.
Interesting cast. Sam as Cratchit.
He had a great audition, Regina.
Well, that should be a big draw for your show.
I agree.
Look, Riley, I don't know if this is all part of some little ploy that you've been concocting, but I just want to warn you, involving Sam changes nothing.
Regina, I respect your choices, but frankly, you've gone about this in a very disingenuous way, and I feel like I deserve a fuller explanation here.
We'll talk about this later.
Regina,
We'll talk about this later.
This looks like.
It's only once a year, sir.
Poor excuse for picking a man's pockets every 25th of December. But I suppose you must take the day. Be here all the earlier the next morning.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I will. I certainly will. And Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Humbug.
Okay, great. Great. I love that. We'll keep working on it, but great job. Archie, you've done this part 6,000 times, so I don't have any notes. But Sam, okay, Sam, that was really good.
Thank you.
The one thing I will say is that Cratchit, as I'm sure you know, values his job and understands the precariousness of it. But he also has this ability to stand up to Scrooge
in a way that other people can't. But his strength lies entirely in his vulnerability and genuineness. That is a word, right?
I think so. That's a really, really good note. It's really thoughtful. I normally don't have directors who give notes like that.
Really?
Yeah, normally it's like a line reading.
Seriously? That's kind of disrespectful, isn't it?
Sometimes.
Riley's one of the best directors I've ever worked with, hands down.
I believe that.
Okay, guys, stop. I'm blushing now. Okay, let's do it again. From the top. Hello?
Hey,
What's so funny?
nothing. That was just really fun.
Really? Well, I'm glad you thought so. Maybe you should let Regina know because she is completely ghosting me.
But you love ghosts.
True, but not the point.
Yeah, sorry. Regina should be professional enough to at least entertain a conversation with you.
Right?
You know, she's at the hairdresser this afternoon. Might present us with a unique opportunity.
Like?
Like, what if we cook dinner at Regina's house, surprise her? That way she'd kind of have to talk to you, right?
Interesting. That gives me an idea.
Wow, I feel like I'm having some kind of bizarre dream. We're throwing a 1920s Christmas dinner party with Sam Campbell and Regina Scroogina.
I know, but she's gonna freak out when she comes home and sees this fun tradition, though, right? It takes us back to the 20s when they did a first production of A Christmas Carol at the Anota.
So fun.
Why is Sam taking so long to change into his costume?
Do I detect a hint of overeagerness to see our new Bob Cratchit?
What are you talking about?
I saw the way he was looking at you in rehearsal today.
Get out of here. Wow.
Hey.
Look at you, Ben Crosby. You look great.
So do you.
Oh.
Can't wait to see the tap dance routine.
Oh, no. Fortunately, you will not be seeing that tonight as a result of prohibition.
That's a shame.
Oh, clearly you've never seen me tap dance. The Charleston, however, that's a different story. So, what's in the box? Oh, wow. This is really nice.
Yeah, they were my mom's. Couldn't let Regina just hide away in here and not decorate for Christmas, you know?
Absolutely not.
She would have.
I believe it. Sam, this village is beautiful. It's really charming.
It's yours.
What? Really?
Yeah, what am I gonna do with it? It's just been sitting in storage for years. I doubt Regina even knows it exists. You should put it in the theater.
No, come on. It's your family's, and plus it's probably worth a lot of money.
I'm not worried about that.
Well, then maybe I'll sell it for $1 million and buy out Regina.
Well, if it's worth that much, I might ask for it back. It's probably Archie.
Hello.
Oh!
You do know there's a prohibition going on.
I have a secret stash.
You look awesome, Archie.
Riley, you look awesome. Sam, nice jacket. Thank you.
What are you doing here?
Welcome home.
I'd like to propose a toast to our very generous hostess, Regina. Thank you for the hospitality, and thank you for your stewardship of the Onoda Theater. And I'd also like to thank my fellow company members. Thank you for bringing me into the fold. It's an honor, really, to work together. Or cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, Sam. We're
Cheers.
grateful to have you.
So, Aunt Regina, the word is that you and Jake used to host this event every year.
We did, but it was a long time ago. By the way, I am not particularly pleased with this little stunt of yours.
But it was always the best Christmas party of the year.
Best party of the year, period.
I've heard the stories.
Remember that one time Jake hired that magician who put that lady in handcuffs and then lost the key?
Wait. Wasn't that the same night that the doves got loose inside the house?
Wow, sounds like a regular Houdini.
Yeah, I hope nobody volunteered to be sawed in half.
He was a stage manager, if I recall. Jake was just trying to help him out.
Well, he was definitely better backstage.
Yeah. You know, and Jake and Regina always had a choreographed number too. It was amazing.
Oh, really?
It was Jake's idea.
Always ended in Regina doing the splits.
I was a dancer, but it was a long time ago.
A real team you two were.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, you remember that one year we had that horrible ice storm right after Christmas? The whole area was without power for 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh, yes. 2002. That was right after the show.
That's right. And Jake turned the theater into a community center where people could get a hot meal and a shower.
That is amazing.
He was always doing things like that.
Yeah. I was still working for Chef Brady at the time. And I opened the tavern a year later.
He brought a tenderloin that he made for everyone.
Oh, yes.
It was straight out of It's a Wonderful Life.
It's great.
I wish I could have met him. Jake sounds like he was an incredible guy.
He was.
He was. To Jake.
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 Good Jake.
All right.
First course.
No one. You like the salad?
She loves the salad. She loves the salad.
I think the second course was my favorite.
Yeah.
What is this? Feel like I've seen it before.
Oh, Sam found that.
Yeah, it was up in the attic. It was my mother's, remember?
Oh, yes, of course.
I'm gonna give it to Riley for the theater.
I didn't realize you were planning to give it away.
Just thought it would look nice there.
It would look nice anywhere. Your mother always had exquisite taste.
Yes, she did.
Sam, you want to come help me serve dessert?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know what you're doing, Riley. It's not going to work. Nostalgia for Christmases past is not going to change my mind.
Regina, look, I know I might not be able to change your mind, but it's one thing to sell the theater. It's a completely different thing to tear it down and turn it into condos.
Riley, the building requires endless maintenance.
I know it's old and we might need to put some money into it to fix it up again, just like Jake did, but we can do that. We can fundraise.
I don't want to fundraise. I don't want anything to do with the theater. I just want to wash my hands clean of it.
Then let someone else take over. But we have to keep it as a theater. I mean, do you really need the money?
That's really none of your business, is it?
Well, my job, as well as the job of all of my friends, are at stake. So yes, I guess it is.
How dare you?
How'd it go?
Could have gone better. I'm pretty sure we took a major step backwards.
I'll see if I can talk to her.
Really? Like, actually, that would be really helpful.
Sure.
Why are you being so nice to me?
Maybe I'm just a nice guy.
No, that's not it. Seriously, I thought you were here to help her sell that Noda, yet here you are helping me save this potentially terrible Christmas. The pieces don't really add up.
I guess I just like helping passionate people.
Well, your aunt is pretty passionate about selling the place.
You know what I mean? You know, I used to be like you.
What does that mean? Deeply single with a Pinterest addiction?
No, I mean passionate. You know, excited about life. Fiery.
Ooh, fiery. I'll take it. Full disclosure, I probably wouldn't be so passionate if something wasn't going horribly wrong in my life.
That's not true. You're like this all the time. I see it. You're like... Never mind.
What?
It's nothing.
No, now you have to say it.
Okay, it's gonna sound kind of weird, but I love watching your face.
What? Why?
I love watching your face because you care so much about everyone else. You're so engaged and interested. All I ever wanted to do in life was be an actor. And I thought that I would get to this place in my career and I would feel like I made it. You know, like I really made it. But I don't feel like that. And I make these shows that I don't care about. I take these movie parts, not because I love the scripts, but because the money's just so good. I can't turn it down, and then I sit alone in a big house, and I wonder, why am I not happy? Then, meet someone like you. And I remember why I loved all this stuff to begin with. And I feel like kind of an idiot. But I'm also really inspired because you seem like the kind of person who hasn't spent a single moment of your life doing anything that you don't totally love.
That's really sweet of you to say. Really, yeah, but it's just not true. I've had to do a million things I haven't cared about just so I can afford to do the one thing that I do love.
Yeah, see, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. You never lost track of what that one thing is. You're like a compass.
Well, that's ironic because I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. Can I ask you one more thing?
Of course.
Your mom, did she...
She passed away a few years before Jake.
I'm so sorry. Is that why you and Jake were so close?
Yeah, I think partly. He and my mom were best friends.
Yeah.
I feel like spending time with Jake really reminded me of spending time with her. She would have loved you.
Well, probably. I heard she had exquisite taste. You want to know something funny? I grew up in so many different foster homes, but Jake was really the first person to stick around in my life. He paid for my college, you know?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was always just so giving. It's kind of spooky how much you remind me of him sometimes. You ever get that?
From time to time.
He's a good person to take after. You okay?
I'm great.
Hey.
Hey.
How'd it go?
What?
Your walk with Sam.
Oh, it was really nice.
I call maid of honor.
Oh, stop. No, he just held my hand.
He held your hand?
It was nothing. Okay, he was probably just feeling the Christmas magic.
Oh, girl, you are blushing so hard. That was not nothing.
Maybe his hands were just cold.
Oh, right. Okay, so he held your hand because he's what? Anti-mitten?
No. He is a literal movie star, okay? He's here for 2 seconds and then he's gonna run back to LA where he probably has a million gorgeous girls waiting for him.
Who cares? I guarantee that none of them are as hardworking or as talented or as smart or as beautiful as you.
Wow. You do win Maid of Honor.
Mm-hmm. Just don't make me wear any shade of peach, okay? Washes me out.
Deal.
Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la. Hail of the new year, lads and lasses, fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la.
Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la 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 la.
Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la.
Thank you so much. Christmas is a time for traditions. Traditions that bring our families and our community together. And this year marks the 100th anniversary of the annual Onoda Theater production of A Christmas Carol. How about that? We're going to open on Christmas Eve and run the entire week from Christmas to New Year's. Are you guys coming out? All right. Thanks, everyone. We couldn't be more excited to share this tradition with you for one more year. And now I'd like to introduce the artistic director of the Onoda, Ms. Riley Burdett.
Thank you, Archie. Thank you so much. All right. If you will all notice this magnificent ghost of Christmas present robe, in the story, Dickens has the ghost present to Scrooge 2 sickly children who emerge from underneath this robe. And the children, as he describes, are ignorance and want. And the ghost warns Scrooge to beware of these two because Dickens considered lack of education and greed to be the greatest social ills of the time. And that was almost 180 years ago. Some things never change, which is why the Onoda has dedicated itself for so many years to not only entertaining, but educating our community through its programs and productions. And now, we have a wonderful surprise for you all. Someone special has joined our cast this year, and we couldn't be more excited. Playing the role of Bob Cratchit in this year's production, please welcome Emmy Award-winning actor, Sam Campbell.
Thank you. Thanks. Thanks a lot. And thanks, Riley, for that really lovely introduction. All I really want to say is that I'm so happy to be joining this really wonderful company to be presenting this timeless Christmas classic that's always filled my heart with so much Christmas spirit. And I hope it does the same for you. Speaking of Christmas spirit, we have one more song. Do you want to hear it?
Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is a song with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, o'er hill and dale, telling their tale. Hear they ring while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here.
Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas.
Okay, I'll see you at home.
Yes, I'll see you.
Okay.
So, I'm ignorance and want then, am I, Riley?
Sorry?
You delivered your little speech directly to me.
I was just talking about the story, Regina.
And I just want to retire. I don't appreciate you telling me how to live my life. And don't think that cozying up to Sam is going to change my mind. He wants the money just as much as I do.
Hey, I was looking for you. I was thinking about watching a Muppet Christmas Carol tonight and studying up on how Kermit the Frog handles the role of Bob Cratchit. Would you want to watch it at your place? What's the matter?
Yeah. That sounds great.
Great.
You seem kind of quiet. Is everything okay?
I'm not sure.
Talk to me. What happened at the gazebo?
Regina said something really weird to me tonight.
Okay.
She said that you wanted the money just as much as she did, which implies that you would be receiving money. But this whole time, I thought the transaction was just between Regina and Davenport, so I guess what I'm asking is it? Sam, what's going on?
I'm an owner of the theater, too.
What?
Regina and I, we co-own it. Jake left me his portion when he died.
Wow.
Because I lived in LA, I never really wanted to assume my responsibility of it, and...
So you aren't really here to help Regina with the paperwork, right? You aren't even really here to spend Christmas with her.
No. I mean, yes, I am here for those things, but I'm also here to go over and sign a contract as it pertains to me.
So why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want you to think I was plotting against you or that I was just here for the money.
But that's exactly what you're here for, isn't it? So that you can get your 50%? Was it her idea to turn the theater into condos, or was it the both of you?
Both.
Got it.
Look, I was gonna tell you. I wanted to tell you.
Oh, really? Well, that's weird because you had every opportunity to do so and you didn't. You made it seem like you were totally innocent in this.
I know. But it's just because I met you and I liked you so much, immediately I wanted you to give me a chance.
So you lied. I confided in you with all of this. The whole time you were just playing the part.
That's not what happened.
Please leave.
Riley.
Get out.
Sorry.
You were right. You are a really good actor.
I'm so sorry. I feel like I encouraged you.
No. No, it's not your fault.
You can't trust a man that handsome. That's just science. Do you really think he was gonna tell you?
I don't know. But the fact is, he didn't. And this whole time, I thought I was fighting against Regina. But I wasn't. It's just so messed up.
But he hasn't signed it yet, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, so the jury's still out.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that you may very well have been fighting against Regina, but Sam might be fighting against himself. What are you doing?
I'm going over show notes.
Riley.
I think I left my laptop at the theater.
Are you going now? Just go in the morning.
I kind of want to be there anyway.
Can you not sleep there tonight?
Don't wait up. Jake, I'm so sorry. This just isn't within my control. None of this would be happening if you were still here. I'm not good at this like you were. People met you and they just became better. I don't know how you did that. If there's any way you can help, if there's anything you can do, I could really use your help right now. Merry Christmas, Jake.
There you are, Sam. Sit down. I need you to sign this contract so I can run it over to Mr. Davenport.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that.
Well, this is his final offer, Sam. What?
I can't sign.
I don't understand. We've been over this 100 times.
I don't think that we should sell to Davenport. Actually, I think it's important that we don't.
Oh. I see. Pretty girl comes along and makes you forget that we had a deal, a $3.5 million deal. Is that it?
It's not about Riley. It's about the place. I get it now. The theater is the beating heart of a whole community. The audience, the cast, everybody involved feels like they're part of something special. That doesn't happen often.
You know, frankly, Sam, I don't care about what they feel. I want this theater out of my life.
Okay, then let's sell it to someone else who can keep the theater going. It's not impossible.
I want this money pit gone.
That's not gonna happen. Not like this, okay? Regina, I am truly sorry about Jake. I loved Jake too. But just because you haven't been able to move on doesn't mean you can punish an entire community.
If you don't sign that contract, Sam, mark my words. There will be no final show at the Onoda.
Don't do that.
Watch me.
It's freezing in here.
Yeah, power's been out since last night.
You're kidding me.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I come in?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Sam.
Hey. Wow, it's freezing in here.
Power's been out since last night.
Oh, no.
It's fine. We are going to the theater. What's up?
Regina. I'm not gonna sign.
You're not gonna sign the contract?
No. I told her this morning.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she didn't take it well.
What did you say?
I told her that we needed to rethink the offer and that we should consider selling to someone who will keep the theater alive.
What did she say?
She said she needed it signed by today and threatened to close the theater if I didn't.
Wait, what? She can't do that. We have a show that goes up in 2 days.
No, that's what I said.
Where's my bag? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Wait right here. Wait right here. Oh, no, 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 no! Regina, it's Riley. What's going on? You cannot lock up the theater. Please, call me back ASAP.
What's going on?
Regina's locked us out.
What?
Sam told her he's not going to sign the contract, and this was her response.
How could you do that?
She was seriously angry this morning. More angry than I've ever seen her.
Well, what are we gonna do? We have to rehearse. The play's supposed to open this weekend.
Look, I'll call over to the high school. I'm sure we can use the gym to rehearse, right? At least until we straighten this out.
Yeah. And I'll get word out to the rest of the cast that the rehearsal venue has changed.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. What would I do without you? Thank you.
All right, lots to do. Love you, girl.
Okay, yes.
Check in later.
Catch you later.
Look, Riley. About last night.
No, thank you. You standing up to Regina like that, I know that must have been hard.
This place is special, and the community deserves it.
Told you so.
Showed me so. Maybe we should call the fire department and have them cut these locks.
I have a better idea. Let's go. Thank you so much for coming.
Our pleasure. This is such a heartbreaking story. I grew up coming to see shows here at the Onoda as a kid. Seeing A Christmas Carol was our family's favorite holiday event. I can't imagine it closing. Mr. Campbell, it's an honor to meet you. And you must be Tiny Tim and Little Fan?
Yep.
Are you gonna do your famous line for us? Yeah? Okay. This is Charlotte Fairbanks reporting from the Onoda Theater, where padlocked doors may force this year's production of A Christmas Carol to move to a high school gymnasium. So, Riley, how do you feel about this?
The show must go on. And thank you to Principal Higgins for letting us use the gym, but it won't be the same as the Onoda, especially with an actor like Sam Campbell in the role of Bob Cratchit. I mean, what an honor.
Emmy Award-winning actor Sam Campbell will be starring in this production and is impressed with what the Onoda had to offer.
Not only is the Onoda a world-class venue, but it also houses this incredible company. And I really believe that this theater rivals some of the great playhouses across the country.
What's your name?
Jason, I'm Tiny Tim.
And what do you think about the theater closing?
I think it's sad.
But what would Tiny Tim say?
God bless us, everyone!
Jason and Molly were cast through the Onoda's foster youth program. Another way the Onoda Theater is making a difference in our community this Christmas. Owner Regina Caldwell was not available for comment. This just in, rolling power outages all across western Massachusetts are afflicting thousands of homeowners. National Grid is now saying it could last for days.
If you lose power, come to the Onoda Theater. We will have food and drinks and heat and a free dress rehearsal performance of A Christmas Carol.
Well, folks, you heard it here first. The Onoda Theater is expected to open tonight for those in need of food, shelter, and some Christmas entertainment. For Spectrum News 1, I'm Charlotte Fairbanks.
Like,
This looks so
just
dark
crazy.
all the time.
I don't know how many movies we're gonna get
Wow,
done.
you're moving.
Trying to.
Hey.
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 Okay, couple of things. We're opening up the theater tonight as a space for people who lost power. So, Bridget, can you post that on our social media in case people couldn't tune into the news?
On it.
Yeah, well, what about the lock, though?
If Regina doesn't do it, I will call the fire department before then, but I'm hoping she will.
Risky plan?
Can you even do that? It's not your theater.
It's as much my theater as it is hers.
Aw, snap, true.
Archie, I messaged a couple of the cast members. They're gonna pop over here and help you prepare food for tonight. Do you have enough, or do we need to grab more?
I should have enough.
Okay, great. The theater will reimburse you.
That won't be necessary, but thank you.
Anything else, Captain?
Yes, the generator. You know how to fire it up in case we lose power, right?
Yes. Also, a bunch of people are already posting stuff about the theater shutting down, so I guess I saw the segment.
Wait, really? That was quick.
I may have posted something about it to my social media.
You did that?
Oh, Mr. Popular's got over 300,000 followers.
I may have also encouraged people to make a small donation to those in need this Christmas because of the storm.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, Sam. Miss Regina. Okay. Hi, Regina.
Meet me on the stage.
What?
Meet me on the stage. Now.
Hello? Okay. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Congratulations, Riley. You found a way to make the entire state of Massachusetts hate me.
I didn't do that, Regina.
You think I want to be hated? You think I want that?
I don't know what you want. From my perspective, it seems like the only thing you want is money.
I dread coming to this place because every time I walk through those doors, all I can feel is his ghost. This town, they expect me to be him. They expect me to be charming and charismatic and filled with Christmas cheer, and I am so angry with him for that. I just can't do it. I can't be Jake. I have never been Jake. And the mere existence of this theater, all it does is make me realize that he is gone. It has been 7 years, Riley. And every year I think that this is the year that will bring me some peace. And every year it gets further and further away. I don't want to be hated, Riley. But Jake was the one who was good at being loved.
Regina, that's not true. You're an amazing person. And you're right. He was special. He had this magical way of connecting with people, and sometimes I felt intimidated by that too. But no one ever expected you to be what he was.
I need to move on.
Or maybe you just need to ask for some help. Look,
I love Sam.
So I've noticed.
No, I didn't mean love. Love.
Are you sure?
That's not the point. The point is he's great, okay? But he hasn't been here to share his part of the ownership. It's one thing to lose your business partner, Regina, but I can't imagine how hard it must have been to lose your business partner and your husband at the same time.
It's been so hard.
The reason why keeping this theater alive is so important to me is because it was so important to Jake. These stories, these people, these memories. This place was his life. This is his legacy. It would break his heart to see this place turned into condos. Regina, if you want to sell, fine. If you need the money, I guess I can't tell you you don't. But I feel like what you really need most is to let us help you. Because everybody wants to.
Everybody doesn't.
Yes, they do. They just want to see that you care.
I do care.
Okay, then. Okay. Then let's show them you care. Let's open up this theater tonight and put on an amazing show. What do you say? Okay, everybody. Welcome back home to the Nota.
Yeah!
Okay, so the good news is we got our theater back. The bad news is we lost 2 days of preparations because we're putting on a show tonight. Yeah, so now I know it won't be perfect, okay? But I need everybody to be on top of their game in today's run-through so that we can nail this dress rehearsal tonight, okay? Is everybody ready to bring some Christmas spirit or what? Yes, okay. All right, let's go. Let's get to work. From the top of the show, stage 1, places, everybody, come on.
You're not gonna believe this.
Talk to me.
We're sold out.
What do you mean?
I mean, 400 people showed up.
How do you even know that?
Because 400 people signed the petition to save the theater.
It's a Christmas miracle. I want everybody to hold hands. Hold hands, hold hands. And let's close our eyes. Close your eyes and let's concentrate for a moment. Let the distractions of the day fall away. Picture in your minds a blank screen, an empty white canvas. It is on this canvas that you will create. I am so proud of each and every one of you. This has been a fast and furious journey, but we made it. We made it to opening night. There's a house full of patrons who have generously given back to people less fortunate than themselves in this wondrous time of year. It's time for us to give back to them. Now, I want you all to go out there and break a leg. Let's break a leg, all right? Places, everybody.
Scrooge was better than his word. He did it all, and infinitely more. And to Tiny Tim, who didn't die, he was like a second father. Scrooge had no further interactions with the spirits, but he heeded their wisdom ever afterwards. And it was always said of him that if any man alive possessed the knowledge, he knew how to keep Christmas well.
May that be truly said of all of us. And so, as Tiny Tim once observed,
God bless us, everyone!
Bah humbug, Scroogina.
Well, I guess I deserved that. In fact, I know I did. I'm so pleased that you could join us all here tonight. There's magic in that play. Magic in the words of Charles Dickens. Let's give this cast another round of applause. Didn't they do a marvelous job? I've been involved with this theater for quite some time now, and it has brought me more joy than I could possibly put into words. But it's also brought me pain. As many of you know, we lost my beloved husband, Jake Caldwell, 7 years ago. He was the founding member of the Onoda Theater and its artistic director. This place has been, for me, another home for almost 40 years. But lately, I have been thinking about retirement, and so tonight, I have an announcement to make. Riley, will you please join us on the stage? Ladies and gentlemen, the artistic director of the Onoda Theater, Ms. Riley Burdett. I care very deeply about the Onoda, but as I said to Riley recently, all good things must come to an end. And so, tonight, I am giving the Onoda Theater to its rightful owner, to the woman who has kept the spirit of my late husband alive in ways that would have made him so proud. Merry Christmas, Riley. This is my portion of the deed. And this is a set of keys to the theater. This theater doesn't belong to me. It belongs to you.
I don't know what to say, Regina.
Thank you, Riley. From the bottom of my heart.
All right, honey. I'm gonna go home. Looks like the storm's actually easing up, and I just got an email from our electric company that the power's back on.
Wait. Hold on. Nobody's going anywhere.
Okay.
Did you get that?
Well, thank
It
you.
is opening night, after all. And traditions must be honored.
Are these from props?
You didn't see anything.
Hey, to the new owner of the Onoda Theater.
Yes.
Right?
Thank you,
Cheers.
guys. I still can't believe it. This is amazing.
It's great.
This was a magical night.
Yeah.
I kind of don't want to go home. And I have notes to organize anyways.
Excuse you?
If you give notes tomorrow, Regina made a huge mistake.
Massive.
Ha, ha, ha. You know what? To Regina.
Yeah, to Regina.
Regina.
I was waiting until Christmas Day, but I figured this would be a good time. Open it.
Well, it's technically Christmas Eve, so it's close enough. This is beautiful. Is this what you had to go grab?
Yeah, that and all these candles and these lights. A sleeping bag.
A sleeping bag?
I'm prepared to keep my new co-owner company.
Yeah. We're gonna have to talk about that at some point.
Talk about what?
About how this co-ownership is gonna work once you go back to LA.
You know, I was thinking maybe I'd stick around for a little while.
Really?
Yeah. We could make a pretty good team, don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, guess I don't really have a choice.
Do you want to dance?
Yes.
It's Christmas.